I got a question. How do you guys know when somebody is worthy of your love? I was just sitting here thinking about a conversation I had with a friend, and how do you know when to put the brakes on the level of care that you show a person? You know, are we supposed to limit how much we do for a person if we are abundantly blessed, say with money, or if we are abundantly blessed with a greater spiritual connection with God? If we have so much love inside of us, should we hold that back from somebody that obviously needs it? I think the answer is yes. For me, if a person has trauma that they haven't dealt with, if a person doesn't have a spiritual relationship with God or the higher power of their understanding, that's not a person that's worth investing time in. Because a person that has unresolved trauma and doesn't have a relationship, a good spiritual relationship or foundation with God, is somebody that has to have some sort of demonic possessions within them. And if they are not actively working at getting better or resolving those traumas, the only thing that person can do to a person who is abundantly blessed is take it away from that person. There's no way that they could truly appreciate what another person is giving them if they got unresolved trauma and issues that they refuse to deal with or handle or to get better at. That's just my thought. I was just thinking about that. I'm not saying that people aren't worthy of love, but I think we have to exercise discernment. And discernment comes from God. Discernment comes from the Holy Spirit. You have to have that in you in order for you to know when you're doing too much for somebody that can't possibly receive it in a way that's going to be beneficial for both of you. And that might sound selfish, but in reality, every relationship is transactional, whether it be friendship, whether it be romantic relationships, whether it be parental relationships, on the job relationships. Everything is transactional. Everything should be. Everything should be transactional. There should be some level of give and take on both sides. Yeah, I may be a mother, I may be a father, and I have these children, and it's my duty to make sure that they are clothed. It's my duty to make sure that they are fed and housed and all that. But at the same time, it's that child's duty to mind me. That child has an obligation as well, transactional, no matter what type of relationship it is. And if you're dealing with somebody who has unresolved trauma, doesn't have a relationship or a spiritual relationship with something greater than themselves, there's no way that they could possibly truly and genuinely appreciate the things that you do. So I think it's just very important for us to be careful what we do for people, the level of what we do for people, depending on what they got going on. Because that very person doesn't have the ability to care enough about you to make sure that you don't get hurt in the process of you doing for them. Those type of people will take and will drain you. They'll drain you. So anyways, tap in, leave a comment if you understand or if you feel where I'm coming from. And I'm in Dallas. It's super hot here, so I'm irritated. It's like 111. It's been in the triple digits since I've been in Texas, and this is crazy. So I need some water and some rest. All right, y'all be easy.